This is Yu-Gi-Oh's newest rarity, the Quarter Century Secret Rare, designed to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the game, and it looks incredible. What would look even more incredible though is a completed set of every single one. With hundreds of different Quarter Century rares being released throughout the year, the collector inside of me sees this as the perfect challenge, so we're going to attempt to collect every piece of this shiny puzzle one by one. Welcome to Treasure Hunters. Aye. Subscribe. It is finally done, dude. The Quarter Century celebrations that lasted, I swear it was a lifetime, man. We can finally breathe. If they announce a 30th anniversary similar to this, I am done. I am out. No, not doing this again. But yeah, since last episode, we have seen the release of Quarter Century Stampede, which brought 300 Quarter Century secret rares. A lot more than I initially expected. I thought it was going to be 281 because Rarity 2 matched Rarity 1. I thought Rarity 4 would match Rarity 3. Nope. 300. That's a lot. And then we also seen the grand finale, final set to include QCRs, Alliance Insight with 25 more, giving us finally a definitive number of Quarter Century Secret Rares in the entire collection, and that number is 1090. Bit of a random number, not gonna lie. TCG Player says there's 1088, but that's because they don't include the Doom Caliber Knight and the Swords Revealing Light from the 2024 Worlds envelope for some reason. Our big binder here only holds 1,024 cards though, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with the remaining 66. I think it would be absolutely hilarious if we got one of those massive binders, but at the same time, like, that would be such a pain in the ass to carry around. Like, I don't think I want to go any larger than this. Like, if it was thicker... The innuendos, man. I would have a thicker binder. I would not like a bigger binder. Does that make sense? But yeah, anything bigger than this, I really don't think it's worth it. I don't even know where I would put it, to be honest. There's not really much storage space here. As it stands, we currently have 537 Quarter Century Secret Rares, so we're just below the halfway point. We were killing it up until like the last two rarity sets. There's going to be no more Quarter Century releases, and therefore no more setbacks moving forward, so we're only going to get closer and closer to the finish line, man. The job's not done. Still far from done, actually. It's probably going to take like a solid number of months before we finally finish this collection. What can I say? I'm just broke as hell, man. But we've come this far, and I ain't giving up. Shout out to these goats, man, for helping us to continue build up this Quarter Century collection. Thanks, guys. Don't worry, we're going to crack open a box of Alliance Insight as well in this episode, but these two packs I got for just £2.70. I posted about this on my community page, and a bunch of you managed to get the same deal, so if you missed that, then now's your chance, baby. It's really quick and simple. You just sign up to Whatnot using the link in the description, and that gets you £10 free credit. You can then spend that £10 free credit on packs from Unicorn Cards, so it's like a really reputable seller here in the UK. That'll be linked in the description as well. All you pay is shipping, and there's a decent variety of packs you can buy. You can get Stampede, you can get Bonanza, you can get 4 packs of Supreme Darkness for £2.70. There's like Pokemon, One Piece, Star Wars, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'll also be getting referral credit along the way, so if enough people do it, we can have a mega opening in the next episode where we crack open a whole bunch of Quarter Century Stampede. So let's see what we get in our 2 packs here. It's not sponsored or anything. This is literally just, hey, I seen that it was a thing you could do and it worked. So might as well share the love, you know? All right, we got Lunalight Perfume, Platinum Secret Rare, Wind Up Zen Mains. We have a Extra Hero Cross Crusader Secret Rare, Apprentice Illusion Magician, and a Lunalight Tagger. We got the Lunalight pack almost. Bit of a dud there, but that's fine, bro. This pack will be goated. We got Left Arm Offering QC. Oh, we actually do have a QC in here. Let's go. All right, Super Rare Left Arm Offering into the Quarter Century Secret Rare, number 11, Big Eye, baby. We have an Ultimate Rare 7th Ascension. That's pretty nice. And a... Wait, we actually got 2 QCs. Yo, a double QC pack. Let's fucking go, baby. 7th Ascension into the QCR Formula Synchron and the ultra rare Zodiac Barrage. Damn, okay. So for just £2.70, I don't know if these are expensive, actually. My friend got a QC Totally Awesome, which is like £20 to £25. So I've had to trade like a bunch of random Pokemon stuff I have for that. But yeah, dude, it's literally win-win. You're getting cheap packs, and you're also helping the QC collection, so I thought I would mention it. Let's go, baby. 2 QCRs in 1 pack. Love it when that happens. All right, onto the box. All right, boys, here we go. The final quarter century secret rare set. We got Box of Alliance Insight on our Treasure Hunters episode today. Is this gonna be the final opening? Like, box opening in this series? I don't know, man. Maybe we open like a box of Stampede or something down the line. We'll see. But for now, yeah, 24 packs. We're quarter century secret rare would be cool. Just any money would also be cool. Mitsurugi Magatama. We don't really care about any of the commons, I don't think. Spore the Fairy Seed. Yeah, cool set. Money. Oh, Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon. This is just a like generic level 12 synchro, which is always welcome. You know, you can play it in like Centurion, things like that. Blue Eyes. You could technically play it in Blue Eyes, right? Right, we have AI Connect. I don't know if there's any money ultras. There probably is, right? Toxic Boxfish. Wow. What do we want to pull? The Malice Secret Rare, I think, would be sick. Firewall Saber Dragon. See, another Spore, the Fairy Seed. We have number 69, Heraldry Crest, Dark Matter. Oh, PTSD. Dark Matter Demolition. Yo, 5 level 4 monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. Once returned, you can detach from this card. The target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That monster's name becomes unknown. Negate any unknown effects activated by your opponent. Okay, if you can summon this, that's a pretty good card. It doesn't have a fancy summoning condition, so it must just be like a rank up effect of some kind. I don't actually know, because it's not a C69 or something. I don't know how you summon that thing, actually. Diabelle's the White Witch. Like 5 level 4 monsters. There's no way that's the game plan, right? We have Flash of Heraldry. Ass piss, bro. Pissing out my ass in school. World of Spirits. Oh, I thought it was a crossbow in his other hand. We got a hammer in one hand and like an angel scythe in the other. How tall do you think this guy is? He looks very small. Like, those weapons do not seem like they would do a lot of damage. Oh, secret rare. We got Kazma, Dragon, Ruler of Auroras. I pulled that in the Konami box opening as well. Yeah, we got 2 of those now. I don't even know if you play 2 in the deck, to be honest. We have Philia Regis. 2 ultras, 1 secret down. We're essentially halfway through the pools. Synchro, we got another Firewall Saber Dragon, White Reanimator. Very nice. Second half of the box. All right, second half. Got to pop off here. Poplar of the White Forest, Illusion, Synchro, Tuner, Effect. All the keywords, man. Come on. Ooh, Mitsurugi no Mikoto Aramasa. Is there any super high rarity Mitsurugi cards? Oh, Regenesis Sage. Very nice. Yeah, a lot of people are seeming to enjoy the Regenesis cards. We'll see. Philia Regis. Okay, moving on. Still have 1 ultra, 1 secret to go. Hopefully a QCR. That's the goal, to be honest. Are we really going to open the final QCR set and not pull a single QCR? There were none in the Konami opening either, man. We're getting destroyed on this set. Another Saber Dragon. Holy, bro. Got a play set of Saber Dragons in 1 box, dude. Abduction. Yoink. My guy, I wait to get probed. Man. All right. QCR? Regenesis Code. Look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, 4 packs left. Very quick box opening, dude. This is like a record. Like a 5-minute box opening. Still due a secret somewhere. Oh, Malice? We got Diabellstar Vengeance. Okay, Kazma and Diabellstar Vengeance. I think those are the 2 same secrets I pulled in one of the Konami boxes. You know what would be really cool, though? Like a QCR, just 1 time. Cyberdark Worm. Well, fingers crossed, man. Luck points be damned. What do we have? QCR? QCR? Regenesis Code. All comes down to this. Alliance Insight, please. I am almost begging for a shiny card. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Ancient Fairy Life Dragon Super Rare. Rounding off the box. Okay, well, yeah. Cool pools, right? We got some cool pools. Let's go. Trade bait. We love trade bait. All right. Alright, it's been nearly 3 months since we last checked prices, and things are kind of interesting. So, Legendary Collection 1 has gone up and is continuing to go up. I guess just as time goes on, the supply goes down. The demand isn't really there, to be fair, but yeah, Obelisk is like £12. It's leading the pack in Legendary Collection 1, which is kind of interesting. Still not like super expensive or anything, but yeah, it's just interesting to see that set going up overall. Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge down by 100. The Zeus alt art kind of crashed the original Zeus, although it was like 65 and then went up and then down. It's back down to 65. The Masquerena is down. Seeing Less Play has an alt art available. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense. Lubalian has tanked a bit as well. It's gone down from 260 to 200. I guess because Bestials aren't really seeing play right now as well. To make up for a bit of that, the Assault Synchron is like almost doubled, but yeah, we're still down overall quite a bit on the Battles of Legend. Duelist Nexus were actually up because Crimson Dragon was hyped for Blue Eyes, I think. So the QCR has gone up a fair amount. Rest of the set is kind of trending downwards. However, I don't think that Crimson Dragon price is going to stick because, I mean, it's probably already gone down, to be honest, because Crimson Dragon's just kind of not played in Blue Eyes anymore. Megatins, nothing too exciting going on there. Age of Overlord, we are, for the most part, we're down by quite a lot, although the overall total doesn't show that. Well, here's why. So, Little Knight, down by a fair bit. Diabellstar, all art, brought it down by a fair bit. Typhon, actually down by a fair bit as well. Arius the Labyrinth Butler, £199 was the only copy on eBay. Obviously that price is not like actually how much it's worth, but yeah, that's dragging the total up currently. As is the Vanquish Soul Jiaolong, because obviously Vanquish Soul gets some really strong support in the near future. So yeah, those two cards have dragged the total up, although I don't think it's actually worth this much purely because of the Arius being so expensive there for no reason, dude. Rarity 1, Ash Blossom alt art kind of didn't tank the original art, but, you know, brought it down a solid amount. And in return, Impermanence has gone up a fair bit again, back up to 85 this time. Overall, still the same value. It's actually intriguing to me how stable the Rarity collection actually is. Like, even with Ash dropping 50, we're still actually up in total, which is just funny. Phantom Nightmare has gone down a fair bit. Pretty much just all across the board we're going down, although Promethean Princess is up a decent amount because, you know, Snake Eyes has seen a bit more play right now. Legacy of Destruction is down. Yep, just a garbage set for QCRs. There's nothing like too crazy here other than the Shining Sarcophagus stuff, I guess. We do have Nightmare Throne as the most expensive card in here, and then there's Nightmare Apprentice, and Varudras is still money for some reason. So yeah, nothing too crazy there. Rarity 2, there's a lot of big price changes, like Droll QCR, only the original art has gone up a lot. The alt art is like, it's gone up slightly, but not as much as the original art. There's a lot of big changes, like Garura is up a lot for some reason. I guess Super Poly's seen a bit more play this format. Blue Eyes Spirit has gone down, it's like corrected itself, because last time we checked this when it was like at its peak. We have Spheres gone down as well. All the Blue Eyes hype has kind of died off. Access code back down. Alt Art IP, that very cheap copy got bought, so now it's kind of expensive again. Yeah, just a lot of interesting changes. Pot of Duality is continuing to go up, £28.79, pretty crazy. We have this little number, Abomination's Prison, almost doubled in value, which is crazy. And then we also have Raidsoth, almost at £30 as well, because the Kashtira engine is just that good. But overall, we are down. However, once again, Rarity Collection, stable. Terminal Revenge, we have tanked a fair bit. Obviously, the Magia has dropped a lot after the reprint, although this one copy that was £500 on eBay has since been bought, so there's currently no copies of Magia on eBay, and therefore, you know, the set maybe is arguably higher now. Ray Alt Art, continuing to fuck me up, dude. We don't have this card and it's just gonna keep going up, so we need to pick it up soon, but I can't afford it, man. Oh, and then Lubalian's expensive, Brand of Fusion 72. It's going up, so we should probably get that ASAP. And then we don't really care about the rest of this. I guess Blaze Dragon Ruler we should have got while it was cheap. The Dragon Ruler support doubled its value pretty much. Infinite Forbidden, of course, we have all the Fiendsmith stuff. Engraver's actually gone down after that reprint, although the White Forest QCRs are pretty expensive. LZ was non-existent on eBay, I just put 100 there. Rabbit seems expensive for what it is, although it is a very good link too. Purge, Money, Requiem, like Super Money. Like, dude, this is a one-off. Why is this as expensive as Engraver was pretty much when it was a 3-of, dude? Like, this, I'm not paying that. It's got to go down for sure. Yeah, Tracked is money as well. Dude, thank God we already have Tracked. I can say that much. Yeah, 1521 overall in total. Probably still going to wait for the Fiendsmith stuff and the White Forest stuff to kind of like die off before we start picking those up. Megatins, 24. Holding stable at 150. Nothing too crazy around here. Blue Eyes hasn't changed price in the last 3 months, which is interesting. Rota, we have Rage of the Abyss. Overall, up quite a bit. Why? I don't know, actually. Oh, Poseidra is, like, doubled in value. The Xyz monster. That's such a custom card, dude. The Xyz Poseidra. It's actually ridiculous. Lordly Load's gone down a bit, thankfully. Full Metal, down a bit, thankfully. Ultimate Pride and Soul, pretty much the same price. Lacrima, gone up quite a bit, so that's unfortunate. And then all of the kind of Mermail stuff is just remaining expensive, even though the ultras are worth nothing. So yeah, kind of holding steady on the Rage of the Abyss. Rarity 3, prices in this set are actually wild. Like, dude, BLS 90, Engage 90, Heavy Storm 80, Jinzo 90, Thrust, no, Mirror Force 55. Oh my god, 140 for Linkage, dude. That is crazy. We got it while it was like 35, so thank fuck for that. Yeah, this set is honestly just wild. There's so many expensive QCRs in this set. I think Bonanza is definitely more value in terms of QCRs than Stampede for some reason. Yeah, so many expensive cards. Overall, oh my god, wait. It's gone up £700 almost? Holy fuck. Yeah, all the OG kind of classic retro cards dragging the value up, dude. Oh my god, I never realized it was so much, even when typing it in. £700 increase, that's crazy. Crossover Breakers. All the Rizio stuff's gone down, all the Malus stuff's gone up. That's basically all for Crossover Breakers. Supreme Darkness tanked a decent bit. Last time we checked, I think, is when the set was relatively new. So from that position, you can kind of expect things to go down. And they have. Bows dropped to 100. Barrels dropped from 210 to 140. Alzette is down to 100, although the Mitsu Ritual has gone up a fair bit because, of course, Mitsurugi is like one of the best decks right now. Toxic Bubble halved in price. We got Doomed Dragon actually doubled in value. I should have picked this up while it was 20 because this card is like really cool. It's just a free summon in random decks like Snake Eyes and Crystal Beast and whatnot. But yeah, set overall down a decent amount. Rarity 4. I predicted this set would be similar to Rarity 1 and therefore overall would cost about 4 grand. There's no like crazy expensive cards, but there is a lot of kind of like mid-range QCRs here. But yeah, overall, as predicted, the total value is around 4 grand. This is gonna sting. This is why we need that crazy Stampede opening in the next episode. So yeah, that's gonna hurt. We go into the final set, Alliance Insight. This is basically when it's brand new, so all the QCRs, I think this was all pre-order prices. Almost 1,800 on the entire set. Obviously, like 1,500 at a push is a good QCR set. So yeah, 1,800, 1,700, way too overvalued. We're just not going to pick up any of this until it actually gets really cheap. Then Miscellaneous. The Memento QCR is up a fair bit, as is the Christia, pooling the Valiant Smashers QCRs total to like a decent amount. Blue Eyes Structure Deck has like kind of gone down, but I think these values are somewhat stable from here on out. Haven't picked up any Maze of the Masters just yet. My mate was going to sell me a Silent Magician for like 20 quid, and then I just forgot to pick it up and he sold it to someone else. Damn it. Miscellaneous Saurus. This Blue Eyes White Dragon is so hard to find, and it's going up in value. I'm so glad we have this because it's currently like £300, which is crazy. And then the Feather Dusters, obviously, unfortunately, it was printed with the ink error on the 25th symbol at the bottom, and I don't want the error QCRs. I want the fixed QCRs, and I don't know how I'm going to get a hold of those, but yeah, this Blue Eyes definitely dragging the value up there. So I think I did tweet about it, but for all 1,090 QCRs, yeah, here we go. So about £28,400. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It'll obviously be down after a lot of the like Allen pre-sales and whatnot go down, but definitely not what I signed up for at the start of the series. Woo! Okay, so this episode, honestly, it's not a whole lot of progress when you compare it to some of the other recent episodes, but let's get into all of the updates we have so I can finally add them to my binder instead of just have them sitting in a corner in a bunch of envelopes. So starting off with some of the cards that we pulled from our Stampede openings, we have, of course, our Night Beam, Luster Pendulum, we have Soul Charge. Our two box openings were actually pretty good for this set. Steel Swarm Roach, we got the Amblo Whale, of course, the Lunalight Perfume, we got the Ozza, which is, it's not expensive, but it's a nice pull. Lunalight Tiger, of course, the Petite Moth, the Ruxin Special, we got Salamangreat Raging Phoenix, and then Metaltronus, one of my favorite QCRs that we pulled, the Galaxy Eyes Photon Alt Art, we got the Pot of Extravagance Alt Art, two Alt Arts, really, really nice, and the Sage with Eyes of Blue, which is also a very, very good QCR pull from our two Stampede box openings there. And then, of course, our two little packs. We got the Formula Synchron and the number 11 Big Eye. So this is all of the Stampede pools that we have had so far. Hopefully, there's going to be a lot more to come in like the next episode once we get the big Stampede opening. But we also have here an additional copy of Luster Pendulum that I have lying around. So this is going to be the giveaway for this episode. All you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment. It can be anything you want, and I will have a big giveaway winners post on the YouTube community page. You just have to click on my channel, go to the posts tab, and then you'll find the posts there for all the giveaway winners. Just drop a comment there and then we'll get in touch that way. Seems like the easiest way to do it, but yeah, that can be your Luster Pendulum right there. And then we get into all our sort of trades and purchases. So right off the bat here, we have a Quem from Rarity 4 as well. We got this from Martin at Locals. We traded a Super Fuelos and an Engraver as well. We got a Rescue Cat from Reese at Locals in exchange for a True King Bastaros. Is that what it's called? Bahastaros? The Water True King. And a Dark Armed Dragon of Annihilation. Totally awesome. We got this from my friend because with the Whatnot packs, my friend pulled this in a couple of Bonanza packs, and I traded him a bunch of random Japanese Pokemon cards I had for it. So, really nice trade there, totally awesome. And we have a Goblin Biker Big Gabonga, Gabongaing all over the place. We got this from Connor up in Inverness. Their whole crew is like quitting for One Piece, man. Like, come on, man, come on. Yu-Gi-Oh's where it's at, boy. But yeah, then we get into all of the envelopes. So, starting off here, we have... boom. Boom. Protos, which is actually seeing more play now. Kind of an annoying card. We got this from Connor on the Facebook trade group. We got this as a straight trade for a Secret Rare Sprite starter and a Secret Rare Sprite Blue as well. Next up, we have a Rivalry of Warlords from Rarity 3. This was from Kyle on the Facebook trade group. Traded two Secret Maidens from the Blue Eyed Structure deck for that. Next up, I think this is quite a juicy one in here. We have, oh, the 25th Art of Dark Magician. What set was this in? This was Battle of Chaos, right? As like a special card you could pull. This is its first reprint in this rarity. QCR, very nice. Alongside that, we got a Night Assailant from Rarity 3 and Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. Really, really nice pickup here. We got these from Maurice on the trade group for £50 in total. And I think since then, this Dark Magician's probably gone up a decent bit. So, nice little purchase there. Next up, we have another nice little deal. The corners on these cards are like a little bit messed up, but it's fine. We have the Alt Art House Dragon Maids, Trade-In, and Kalut. Don't damage that! QCRs, we got all of these from Nate on the Facebook group for £45. So pretty good deal. It was a funny story because Nate just randomly stopped responding. Turns out he'd broken his phone. And that wasn't an excuse, that was like actually legit. So yeah, we actually got these. Nice deal there. Moving on, we have here Evil Hero, Dead, and Prison. Why is this expensive, man? This is like £60 for some reason. Yeah, we got this from Mackenzie. I don't know if they're from the trade group or not. They just messaged me randomly. And we traded for this. A Chaos Angel, a Dispatter, and two Fuelos. This is like one of the very few Supreme Darkness QCRs that we have. So that was a nice pickup. Then next, a lot of masking tape on this envelope. We have Destiny Draw, some real pretty sleeves. Yo, it's Pokemon sleeves. Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly there. That was very nice. Is that, is this Manamoon? I don't know. We got a Sapphire Pegasus in here as well. And there is one more card. Boom. We have the Fusion Destiny. So we got the Hero QCRs and then the Pegasus as well. These are from Dean. We got all three for £41.50. So yeah, dude, we're spending cash. I'm trying to not spend cash, but we've been spending cash, you know. Second last envelope, we have... Ooh, Saruya, another Supreme Darkness QCR. We got the Draco Sack from Rarity 3, and we have the Mula Adhara from Supreme Darkness as well. We got these from Reese. Straight trade for a Lacrima before the Engraver reprint, so before Lacrima got actually expensive. And then a whole bunch of Odeon bits as well. So yeah, nice little trade there. That's going to take us to the final envelope. These are from James on the Facebook trade group. James has sent us 3 packages now in total, all with just free QCRs. They quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently, but still have box battles and pack battles with their friends and keep opening QCRs and then just sending the ones we need our way for free. So big shout outs to James. Thank you so much. Probably one of the main contributors in terms of like numbers to the collection. But yeah, there's a couple of cards in here. So in here we have, of course, the Live Twin Kiss-a-Kill QCR. I don't actually know the value on this. I have a feeling this could be like kind of expensive, not gonna lie. We have the Electromite QCR, Needleworm, yo, Tier Limits Tech, Linkaribo, and I think he had a bunch more that he was offering us, but we had them. So yeah, these 4 QCRs from James for free. Again, James, thank you so much, you absolute legend. A nice little ding towards the 300 QCRs in Rarity 4. But yeah, that's all of our progress for this episode. Like I said, not a whole lot, but it's still progress nonetheless, you know? And then, of course, next one is going to be all about Rarity 4. We're going to have so many new Rarity 4 hits in the next episode. Thanks to everyone for their contributions towards the collection. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one with more shiny cardboard.